This is day 3 of my Perth trip. I'm over here to do the Australian Lawn and Garden podcast. It's his 100th podcast, so he's having a bit of an event. There's meant to be people turning up, hopefully they do. I've just got down to the oval that it's meant to be at, and there's all people playing like AFL and stuff, so I'm hoping I'm in the right spot. Okay, so yes, we are in the right place. We have an AEG van down there, a Kress van, EGO. Should have got here later. Luke started to put me to work moving things. We just spent 10 minutes trying to turn this thing on, and then of course one person walks over and goes, hit that. Okay. Come on, Luke. This is your moment. Light on. Hey! And there was light. It's coming together. Now the lighting's not sensational here, but Kress have got some new stuff. I have shown some of their stuff on the channel before. I've tried out their line trimmer. This is actually their combi tool, which looks very similar to the line trimmer, but obviously, you know, you can fit attachments to it. The only attachment here at the moment is the line trimmer. Very satisfying to put in. I do like that. Well, I think it gets a pass in terms of the connection. The other thing which I just found out about, they have a new battery. The cool thing about the Kress batteries were the 4 amp hour ones, which were quite a bit bigger than this and heavier. Only take like 8 minutes or something to charge, which is ridiculously quick. The trade-off with that was they were very heavy, and it meant that the line trimmer and other tools were then also very heavy. So they've released this Cyberpack Nano, which is lighter, still 4 amp hour, but charges in 20 minutes. It's going to make the tool a lot more usable. So if you don't know anything about Kress, their big selling point are their cyber tanks, which is this thing here. It's basically a massive battery that you would, you know, store on your rig. What's the charging time on each battery on these?
So 4 amp hour, 8 minutes.
8 minutes on the 4 amp hour?
Yeah. The big
not that one.
5 amp hour, no.
No.
So
what about these packs? What are they again?
The 11 amp hour.
11s.
That's 14.
So they go in the mowers
and the backpack blower.
Yeah.
Yeah. 14 minutes.
14 minutes. Yeah. So super quick. You basically charge them quicker than you can use them, which is ridiculously awesome. Obviously that comes at a price, but
that's the concept, is no downtime.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah. And are you allowed to talk about the new charger yet or not?
Yeah.
This system here is quite expensive. So, you know, for a government department or someone doing massive contracts with lots of people, it's probably more aimed at. For your average sort of you know, lawn contractor, yeah, they're trying to fill the void with a portable charging solution with a charger similar to that, yeah, where you chuck a how big was it? You said
25 amp hour, so 1500 watt hour.
Yep.
Cyber capsule. You would put it onto one side of basically a DC to DC interface.
Yep. And
then you can charge up to 6 4 amp hour batteries throughout the day without needing to plug into 240 volts.
Okay, so the simple part of that is you put this 25 amp hour battery on one side of the charger. That's not it, and then you can charge 6 of those the nano ones.
Yeah,
is that correct?
6 of the nano or 6 of the larger. They're both
okay. So 6 of the 4 amp hour batteries, it'll charge DC to DC. Yeah. The other thing you said was out just recently. That's a telescopic
pole saw up to 4.1 meter reach.
I lost it. I went that high. My gimbal went nuts. How long? How high, sorry?
So 4.1 meter reach.
Okay.
Fully extended, yeah.
Big boy. They have...
Now that's the residential.
The prosumer.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say, it looks different. So I haven't seen any of this yet. I have spoken to Kress about trying some of their prosumer range, they call it. So we will be trying some of that shortly. AEG, the new 58 volt Stealth. Exactly right. And so this is world's most powerful handheld battery blower. There we go. $7.99 in a kit. So it's got a bit of weight on it with the 8 amp hour battery, but you can really feel the, it's got the kick on it. It's got 3 speed, nice little low speed there. The mid speed's powerful. That top speed really goes hard. It's got a cruise as well, but I find with the trigger it's a little bit hard to get the speed sort of right and then grab that, so I don't know that I'd be using that much, but feels very powerful, but quite a bit of weight there for me. Also the 18 volt stealth, which I've tried that. I've got that at home at the moment. Much lighter. We've got the AEG van, which is pretty nice setup here. Nice little workbench here. It's a better setup than some sheds I've been in. Anyone need a drill? They won't notice if I take that, will they? So there's a couple of bits of gear here that I'm probably most excited about trying and hoping to try them soon. First one is over at the EGO tent, which they've got a very impressive setup here. The new EGO commercial battery mower. This is the first time I've actually seen it in the flesh. It looks good. Cosmetically, handlebars feel solid. They are advertising this as the most powerful mower in the world, I guess, going off its 17.3 newton meters of torque. How that translates to actually cutting once you get down into the crown of the grass, which is where I generally find that battery mowers struggle a little bit. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it cuts out for that sort of stuff, but cosmetically good looking mower. Dual height adjusters, which I'm not a massive fan on. The select cut, which is what a lot of contractors that had EGO gear were running, kind of looks like a toy now compared to this thing. I do like that. Aluminium deck. Let's see what the catch is like. That's interesting. I wonder if you can take that off. Oh. So it's got that little scoop there, I guess to avoid getting the clippings that get caught on the end there. You open up the bag and then it tips on the ground. So I wonder if that'll get in the way though. That's interesting. First mower I've seen with that. Makes it easy to get in the slot. Oh god, it takes off quick. Wants to go. So yeah, that's one of the mowers I'm most interested in trying out very shortly. Another couple of new products here. Another one of the ones I wanted to try. This is their shop vac. I'm not 100% sure if it's out yet, but yeah.
It's also the hot rod side, so we're not going to be breaking it. Because I know you.
I do like the idea of a battery shop vac.
3 mil.
And of course the pressure washer. It is the 2000 PSI one. They do have a larger one in the States, but I don't think we're getting that one. Yeah, this is the first time seeing these items in the flesh. The weight's pretty good. It moves around pretty easily. Hose goes in the back there. Not sure how much hose there is, but yeah, there are a couple of cool products that I would actually use. I do use a battery pressure washer at home and enjoy using it because it just means it's one less line into it, which is awesome. And yeah, same with the shop vac being wireless, cordless. I think they look alright too. I think that's all that's fresh here in the EGO tent. I don't think there's anything else fresh. I did show you the combi tool, the new combi tool recently. I did spot one more thing which I would definitely use. The blower. Looks like they've got an attachment. Very short blower obviously, but these are awesome for blowing off the car, particularly if you've got ceramic coating, where I use my blower to blow the water off the car and it completely dries it because of the ceramic coating. So this is awesome because it's rubber, you're not going to scratch it if you accidentally hit it. Very short so you can maneuver it all around. Very good option. And here was the other mower that I was super interested to see. I didn't think it was going to be here. The Optimus, is it called? Or is that what it's called, the Optimus? Or yeah. So this is the commercial 22-inch from Greenworks. Yeah, they've obviously had their 30 out since the commercial stuff came out, which is the sort of heavy duty one, but this is a bit more compact, a bit more traditional contractor size. very fancy here. That display looks very futuristic. Different to a lot of mowers in that it has hub mowers, meaning that the motors are in the wheels, which I noticed means that it is, you won't hear it now because there's a lot going on here, but it is stealthy quiet. You really can't hear it. There's no whine there from a gearbox or anything like that. I don't think it's too far away from being released. The 25-inch, we do have one of these at home. We have tried it a bit. Haven't done a lot with it, but worlds apart in terms of that is like serious heavy duty. Luke's taken off with the Optimus. It's got some speed.
That's good.
How quiet is it though?
That's the right speed too.
Okay, so this is the Optimus sled, which is a stand-on 32-inch ride-on mower. And we've just got word, I'm going to get confirmation, we're going to be trying it.
Yes, you will.
We're going to be trying it very shortly, so we're going to be trying this out at the property, maybe take it out for a free Mo Fridays or something. But it's, yeah, a battery stand-on 32-inch. Definitely something I would like to have a go of. Podcast done, how'd you go?
I think it was good.
Yeah?
I mean, it's the first one, you never know what's going to be like.
You learned some stuff for the World Tour, Australian Tour?
Yeah. The thing that was the most encouraging was the number of questions.
Yeah, it was nice to meet people. People were nice. I was a little bit nervous once I got up there. Just that, standing up there, pretty much standing up there in front of a bunch of people. It's easy when you're just sitting in a shed talking to your mate or whatever, or making a video. But yeah, anyway, it was cool to see some equipment and whatever. And you look tired.
I am.
All right, let's go.
Time for a nap.
I'm flying back today, but Luke's decided to take me to. Would you say this is one of your favourite nurseries?
Yeah.
What do you call it? An indoor nursery?
Yeah, it's specialising in indoor plants.
So lots of indoor plants here. What are these peas?
Yeah.
They look fake. Oh, sorry, you're right. We're just filming a documentary. Just come back here for a second, Luke, please. Luke is making a purchase. What do we got here, Luke?
It's a philodendron painted lady.
I can't say what he said. It sounded like philodendron painted lady. Yeah. A painted lady? Can we just call it a painted lady?
I just like I need a different colour than dark green.
Yeah, okay.
The leaves do well.
Nice. What do you like about this place?
Well, it's independent.
Yes.
So when I'm buying here, I'm supporting a small family, and they have a lot more range than average Joe would.
There's a lot here, eh?
You wouldn't get a Thai Constellation Monstera at your big box store.
No, I've always said that. That's something I've always said.
That's $110.
Is it really?
Yep.
Very nice looking plant, though.
Yeah. Anything with variegated leaves gets expensive.
Variegated, does that mean like the cut in?
There's multiple colours.
Oh, okay, there you go. I've learnt stuff here. I feel every time I open my mouth, Luke looks at me and goes, "Oh, you didn't know that?" Or yeah, after seeing Luke's shed, I'm thinking I need to get some indoor plants for my shed. I haven't got the light that you have, obviously, filtering through. But yeah, maybe I can have some sort of hydro solar setup. Do like the idea of some colour in there. What's this place called, by the way?
This is Pikey's Plants.
There you go. So yeah, kind of a cool place to visit. There's a couple of these sheds here. Walk down into them. Rows and rows of beautiful plants. So we're getting a special treat here. What's your name, sir? Bob. Bob's taking us to the big shed, which isn't actually open to the public today, but we are very special guests, so...
That's it, very special.
He saw the camera and he thought we might be someone important. He made the mistake. Oh, so you sell soil as well, do you?
Sorry?
No, I'm kidding.
What we call plugs.
Yep.
They're arriving today, I hope, fingers crossed, and they'll be in here this afternoon. They'll be all... We got another...
And how long will it take to grow them to a point where they're saleable?
Oh, look, they'll be ready by the spring.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
These will be like those ferns. Yeah, okay. By spring.
I love orchids.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So
These are cool. So,
Yeah,
you take a little tree branch and then...
yeah.
What's this?
That there's cocoa,
Cocoa pith.
yeah, something like that. I can't think of it. Can't get my tongue around it now.
So wrap that around there, chuck some soil in there,
Yeah,
and
bit of sphagnum moss and a bit of soil. And the orchids are loving it. That one there's taken off.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd look awesome on a massive stump, hey?
You're getting all your inspiration now, aren't you?
I am.
You see what I've done here? I've put a plastic bag in a pot,
Yeah.
fill it up to concrete to about 2 inches, 3 inches from the top,
Which is holding the.
which is, gives it, you got to put screws in this,
Yeah.
stop it from sliding out.
Yep.
So once the concrete's set, this is set in concrete, it's not going to come out. So you put it about 2 or 3 inches from the top, then you put potting mix in there, and then you can grow all your little bits and pieces in there, like your ferns and your snake heads and, you know.
That's cool. I like it. How do the heaters work?
Heaters.
Under the table. Oh, I see. That.
It's got a little pilot light.
Yeah.
When the temperature goes down,
Yeah. It kicks in.
it kicks in,
Yeah.
blows big mobs of heat down to the other end of the tent.
Okay. What sort of temperature do you maintain in there?
Yep, 15 to 18.
15 to 18. Okay. Thanks for having me. We're going to head off to
go.
We'll get some lunch. Then I'm off to the airport for the long trip back to home.
Yeah, you've forgotten where you come from.
No, thanks for having me. You had a good time. Had fun at the podcast. So make sure you're following the Australian Lawn and Garden podcast if you're into that sort of stuff. If you're not, do not. That's Luke.